All right, let's get right to the point. You know who I am. All right, so the point is that we need to really focus on the protection of our feelings and thoughts. Your thoughts and your feelings are so important that there needs to be a protection. You take care. you take care over what you're thinking and feeling. Am I talking about intuition? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you're specifically thinking on is affecting the whole entire day. So, if you're a perfectionist, if you're really, really worried about every single detail, yeah, it's good that you are, but let that pertain to you and you only. And then it's going to start affecting things. So really, everything that you see around you in your physical world is totally dictated by what you're thinking. Because you're in an endless pool of possibilities. You're basically in a pool of possibilities. You can go here, you can go there. And that's why I think you should start cutting off your social media in the morning. I mean, even though I'm doing this in the morning, but it's my quiet time in order to say what in the world happened to me and what in the world do I need to focus on, and just to get recalibrated. I like for the morning, I like taking what I learned from social media and just process it. Don't cut it on until I'm coming away from work, or when I'm actually at work, yeah. But there needs to be a time to assimilate what you took in. Okay, hold on. The police are hawking this road. Anyway, so to the point. Your feelings are very important. I grew up ignoring my feelings and just plowing through work and plowing through what I need to get done and don't care about my feelings or the feelings of others. The seasons are changing. So what we really need to do is start focusing on not ignoring our feelings. It seems like for a man to be focused on his feelings is more kind of like feminine. I don't even want to say it like that, but with a female, if she doesn't want to go anywhere, she's not going. And I think that's a very important aspect to have. If you don't feel like doing it, just don't do it. But then that's wrong in certain situations as far as the gym goes and as far as your physical athletic routine. So am I still talking about intuition? No, I'm talking about the protection of your feelings. And for a man, that seems like a hard thing to even swallow. Like, should I even be remotely interested in this topic? But I'm saying, like, how am I affecting others? I shouldn't be so concerned about that, but I should be. Like, I'm waking up to realizing that if my feelings are important, then somebody else's feelings are important. I'm not saying what they're thinking is important, because that's all to themselves. But how did I make that person feel? Should I care? Well, I should care about my own feelings first. How are my feelings going? And that's what I've ignored for 40 years of my life, is my feelings. I just wouldn't care. I would pulverate, is that? Pulverate? Am I saying that word right? Pulverate my bod. and is telling me, hey, stop, hey, get some rest, hey, whoa. I would just ignore. So please, this is for entertainment purposes only. For me, this is for my own, protection as far as being on this country road and for not falling asleep. I have type 2 diabetes, which is, I overcame that within 4 months. And the doctors are amazed. The doctors are really, truly amazed. But I just hunkered down on what they were saying. But anyway, it's just to protect me from falling asleep and to get this digital dad out, because our schedules are never syncing up until the weekend. So there's like 6 days my family is in. If you see those space stations and those little space pods or shuttles are going to the space station, and they're going in and they're going out, that's how my family's like. We're just totally all over the place. And it's not a family. It's basically, how am I getting on this topic? I'm driving down this road, and I'm saying, why am I driving down this road? And this is where the YouTube channel sparked, because I wanted to make sure that I'm on this crazy schedule of work. How can I communicate to my children? And they'll never know all these details about me. And so one detail that I have to summarize is that as an individual, you have to start caring about your feelings. If you don't like something, if you're feeling like you don't like something, don't do it. Because why would you go to a work that you don't like to do? If you're feeling that it's just for money, then that's what the world is going to produce. It's going to produce a drudgery, and you're just doing it just to cover a certain bill. And it's not like what you really want to do. So I don't come down on. Hold on, I dropped something. I don't come down on girls or women that go towards the side of attraction for money, because really that's the source of income, and that's what they want to do, and that's what they feel like doing. So just let them do it, even though on the moral side of things is not the most appropriate thing to be doing. But feelings are feelings, and I'm saying feelings are important. They're not to be ignored. So you have to produce a quiet time somewhere, and not to be distracted, and just consider, like, what's happening, where am I going, what am I doing, and not comparing yourself to anybody. It's like, what am I doing? And is this what I want to do? These are my feelings that are connected to it. Seriously, if I want to say one thing to my children, is that, and I think I'll never be able to sit down on a Sunday with pancakes and talk to them about it and hold a conversation this long in order to get the subject out. This has been going on for about 9 minutes now. So that's clear. Now, in the presence of, I know that people's attention span is kind of low these days, so I'm going to keep it to that topic, and I'll change it over to a next topic in the next video.